morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I hope that you are having a good day already. And I hope you have a good rest of the day as well. I decided I'm behind in my water intake. So I'm having water this morning instead of coffee or hot tea. So cheers. Happy Wednesday. Let's make it a great day. Mm. Yeah, I've been behind on my water for 2 days in a row. So today I've just got to get my water in first, and when this is emptied, then that'll have been 24 ounces of water, and then I can have some coffee or some hot tea or whatever I'm ready for. Or I can have more water. You never know. You never know. Let's get over here. I see some ones and an uno. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. So, my name is Ava. This is Ava Potterfield and Friends. This is the name of our channel, and this is Morning Talk with Ava. We are here together every Monday morning and Wednesday morning, bright and early. Usually, I'm having coffee. Appreciate everybody who's here for the live, and I appreciate everybody who watches the replays as well. Thank you very, very much. Let's see who's here. Let's see. Car Junkie is here. Good morning. Drink up. It's a beautiful day. I am ready. I am ready for this to be a good day. Alan Schaefer is here. Hello. Thanks for being here. Rose Kind is here. Good morning. Debbie F is here, giving me some ones and saying good morning. There's some ones from Car Junkie. She Devil Adventures saying good morning, working and lurking. We appreciate that very, very much. Hey, it's Nancy from Inspired to Wander. Hello from the beach. Awesome. Awesome. That's a good hot spot. Nice. Well, I hope you're having a good time, enjoying yourself immensely. Ringo and Czar, good morning. Good morning. Scott Brazil, good morning. Thanks for being here. Well, I tell you what, it's going to be a great day, and I'm ready. I'm a little sleepy. I didn't get much sleep last night, but I was working on a project, so it wasn't just insomnia. I was working on a project and I couldn't quit. Finally, I'm like, just turn everything off and go to bed. So I did. I did. And I slept till 7:15, so I got plenty of sleep to get me through the day. So it's Wednesday. That's Nomadic Wednesday, and that's always a fun day. We have, my list is over here that I'm looking at. We have Hawkins Family Adventure, TGIF, Mobank for Your Bucks, Van Life Rocks, Van Life Regina, Lane Cloud Adventures, Roy and Becky's Travels, Ava's Meditations. I'm live. My midday is, so it'd be 11 a.m. Pacific time, but my time is 1 o'clock Central Time, 1 p.m. Central Time, with a 15-minute break. And then shout out to Ramblin' Rocketeer and to Robert at RV Weekends and my friend Patrick over at Have Cheetah Will View. And then I'll be live overnight on Ava's Meditations and Relaxation channel. And y'all, it is day 45. It is day 45 of music every day over on Doug and Ava's Place. And I have posted a link to that particular video, to today's video. It's Whistle Wednesday. And there's a video over there of Doug playing guitar, and I'm playing my Irish whistle, or penny whistle, as it's called, depending on who you're talking to. And that's pinned up to the top of the chat. So that would be awesome if you could go over there and give that a look. And let's see here. Everybody's saying good morning. Yeah, okay, right there's where I left off. Everybody's saying hello. And I'm scrolling. Yeah, that is the question. Is it beautiful on the beach? And here's that answer. So beautiful. Sunny, no wind, and cool air. Nice. Card Junkie saying good morning to you all. It does sound wonderful. Oh, and she said it's not crowded either. It does sound wonderful. I agree. I totally agree with that. There's Desert Adventures in Arizona. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Well, let's go grab a moon video. And we're ready for number 5. And here we go. I'm gonna drink some water while I watch that. I have horrible allergies in the mornings. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. I enjoy that, and I just think it's so pretty when we're able to catch that moon through the trees and the leaves. And the only thing is, when we do that, it focuses on what is closest. So it focuses on the leaves or the tree branches, depending on the time of year it is. And but I just think it's really pretty to catch it like that. Um, let's see here. I should have marked where I left off. I think Steve and Oki had just said good morning, so we'll start right there. See, I love my Nancy's saying I love my van for camping, but I love my travel trailer even more. Too bad I can't tow it myself. Oh yeah. We're going to be doing some car camping, either in my Explorer or Doug's truck. We haven't decided yet exactly um, which it will be. The advantage to the truck is we can have a larger bed for the three of us. That would be Doug, myself, and Buddy. Buddy, who's a little boy, but man, he can hog a bed. Let me tell you. For instance, last night, I should have took a picture. I should have took a picture this morning. Not only was he in, see, we keep a dog bed on the bed because sometimes he can't settle down, but he rests really well in that dog bed. So he's either under the blankets with me or he's in his dog bed under his blanket. I didn't even get to use my blanket last night. I had to get a different blanket because he put in his dog bed, he put his blanket, he pulled Doug's blanket, my blanket, all into his dog bed. And he was sleeping on top of all of those with part of his blanket on the top too. So he was covered up. I am not even kidding. I wish I had taken a picture because I could not believe it. How can he have all the blankets? I don't know, but he did. He did. He just kind of digs around and pulls on them and gets them where he wants them, I guess. There's RV Weekends. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I had to go get a fleece blanket out of the other room so I could cover up with something. Yeah, I could have, woke him up and made him move and get all the blankets, but then it would have took him another 20 minutes to settle down. So it was my choice to go get the fleece blanket. Good morning, RV Weekend. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Car Junkie says that Ramblin' Rocketeer sent a calendar of the state of Hawaii. That is awesome. I bet it's beautiful. There's Risa. Good morning. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. IMG is here. Good morning. Good morning. Everyone's encouraging Nancy to learn how to pull that travel trailer. There's Fairy Dust Week, the Wild Winds. Good morning. Good morning. Throwing out some hellos there. Oh, Nancy says I would need to get my own truck so she has a vehicle to pull it with. There you go. There you go. There's Jeffrey. Good morning. Yes, Buddy the blanket hog. I couldn't believe it. I wish I had taken a picture. All right. Well, I'm at the bottom of my chat. This time I'm going to put a little marker in there so I know where I come back to when I come back to my chat. So I want to throw out a reminder that next Wednesday, which is the 24th, because I'm looking at my list over here again, is our challenge day. And our challenge is things to do with spring. Now, there's a lot of things that remind people of spring, that people look forward to in the spring, that spring means certain things. They get to travel places, see people, wear outfits. Like I got a spring shirt on today. Um, so you'll send your pictures in to be included in the challenge to our email, which is Ava Potterfield and Friends @gmail.com. I'll put that on here in just a minute. It could be the challenge. is spring. So it can be pictures of foods that you eat in the spring, plants you see in the spring, decorations, clothing, gardening, whether it's vegetable gardening or flower gardening, cooking. Are there certain types of food that you cook in the spring? Right now, spring to me is asparagus coming up, and my daffodils were blooming, and the rhubarb is up in the garden, right? It comes back every year. And can be people that you see in the spring, that you go camp with, or you travel to see, places that you go. It can be places that you go. It can be nature. I tell you what, by the time spring gets here, I am ready to be back out in nature and outside, hearing the birds, seeing the trees, feeling the breeze, feeling the sun on my skin. Um, I'm one of those people that can't be outside much in the wintertime, so I really look forward to it. It can be the trees. Are the trees blooming near you? Are they leafing out? A view that you see in the spring. Anything to do with spring. And let me go get my email down here, or I will forget. So here it is. It's easy to remember. It's Ava Potterfield and Friends. Ava Potterfield and Friends at gmail.com. Right there. Um, Send those in, and I'll get those included and loaded into StreamYard so that I can share them up on the screen. I'm really looking forward to it. Spring is one of my happy times. It is. We got some rain yesterday. We need rain, so I'm thankful for rain. There were some storms locally. Everything pretty much storm wise went around us. We could see the lightning and hear the thunder, and we had rain and wind, but we didn't have high winds, and we didn't have hail, and we were under a tornado watch most of the day. We didn't have anything like that going on right here. I didn't get up in time to look at the news before we started. Um, I'll do that at noon when the noon news comes on. So thankful for the rain, and thankful that we didn't have the severe storms that other people had around us yesterday. Um, I am celebrating day 45 of music every day over on our music channel, which is Doug and Ava's Place. And I am celebrating day 32 of moving my body every day. The last couple of years, health wise, have just really, I'll just say this, kicked my butt. And I started out this year, the whole month of January and part of February, sick and in flares again, and no energy at all, no color. And I'm kicking back. I am kicking back. So I am exercising every day. I am getting my color back. I don't have makeup on right now, and I still have some color in my cheeks. So my color's coming back. My energy levels are beginning to improve. Seems like forever to get there, but this is only April, so it's only been um, a month and a couple of days of exercising every day. I also started, my energy is not coming back as quickly as I was wanting. Now, after 2 years of being sick and having a lot of health issues, I know it's not going to come back overnight, but I'm ready. And it's spring, and I got stuff to do. I got places to go and things to film, and I'm ready. So I'm like, okay. So I just signed up for a 3-month chair yoga group. And let me tell you, if you're one of those people that Here's chair yoga. And they, oh, you're sitting in a chair. No, no. It is a full body workout that I feel all day long. And one of the things I'm beginning to notice is I'm very aware of all of my muscles in my body right now because they're starting to tone, right? And they're waking up. And I actually am aware of them. And not because I'm sore, just because I'm getting the movement back and I'm stretching them out and they're like waking up. So I'm like, yes, I'll take it. So I announced this because it's a way of holding myself accountable, and I'm less likely to lose my consistency if I'm always turning in little reports on how I'm doing with it. So that's the reason behind all my announcements all the time about what day I'm on. Because I'm like, one, I'm really happy about it, and two, it's accountability, right? So you guys are helping me be accountable and not miss and stick with it. And because I know there's going to be days I'm like, I don't want to do it, or I'm too busy, or I'm not in the mood, and I need to do it anyway. So that's, you all are helping me stay accountable for what I'm doing, and I appreciate it very, very much. Um, all right, back to my chat. Uh, oh, yeah. So Debbie says, I decided to go back to doing my own yard work after a few years. Bought a new battery for the mower, but do you think I can find the battery and charger for the weed whacker? It's somewhere. Yeah, Steve says, Debbie will show up as soon as you buy a new one. That's exactly right. Exactly. There's Lily T. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Debbie says, I ordered a new one. It's supposed to be there tomorrow. All right. So she figures she'll find it this weekend. Oh, Steve says our grapefruit and orange trees are blooming. Lots of fruit coming in a few months. Nice. Nice. Yeah, when I was in California, um, the first time I was in California, I was probably 16. And that was so exciting to get to just go out in the yard and pick an orange to have for breakfast. Because here in Missouri, we don't grow orange trees. We have too much wintertime and cold weather and freezes, um, below zero temps here. And so we don't have orange trees in our orchards. We have apples and pears and um, what else do people grow in their orchards? I'm drawing a blank. Um, Peaches, but we don't have oranges. So it was such a treat, and I was so excited to get to go out and pick my orange off the tree to eat for breakfast. There's Christina with Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody's saying hellos. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, and it really works those muscles because you're holding positions just like I do when I'm doing Tai Chi. I hold those positions, and that's what works on all your muscles. And yeah, it's working. It is working. Yes, Miss Lily, I got a gift in the mail. I got it right here too. So it is a pocket hug. You open it up, and it has this inside. You pull that out, and it says a little pocket hug. I don't know if you can see it very well. There, I guess you can if I hold it just right. And then on the back it says, never underestimate the difference you made in the lives you touched. Where is it? There it is. So it's got that inscription on the back. Thank you so much. I love it. So I have a little pocket hag I can carry with me everywhere I go. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Debbie, that is a great way to stay accountable. Absolutely. There's Bob. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Steve says, love apples. Wish we could grow them here. Well, we grow apples here. I'm jealous you have oranges. There's Mo Bang for your bucks. Absolutely. Getting up at 6 a.m. So on the Pacific time on the coast, it's 6 in the morning. Here, I'm in Central time, so it's 8 in the morning for me. There's Hawkins Family Adventures. Good morning and welcome. Good morning. Here I'm scrolling. Lots of good mornings going on. I love that. So Sandra will be live at 12 Pacific time. So that is my 2 o'clock Central time. Sometimes I can do that time zone math in my head, and sometimes I cannot. It just depends on the day, and I'm totally serious. Um, yes, and that was from Lily and her family, and Sandra and her family. So thank you all very, very much. Love it. Okar Junkie says, wheat, soybeans, Milo. Yeah, and then the peaches. Oh, yeah. Oh, Christina's going to have to restart her tomato plants. They didn't like not having heat in the house. You've had some cold days and nights, too. Let's see here. TGIF is here. Good morning. Good morning. So Steve says, check the weather here. It's going to be 89 degrees with lots of sun today. Right now here at my house in northern Missouri, it is 69 degrees. And our high is going to be 81. Right now it's cloudy and pretty windy. There was rain in the forecast for today. I don't know if it's still in the forecast, but I see some dark clouds out there out my window. Looking at them right now out there by my maple tree. And then we're going to be in the 80s for a couple of days. And then, boom, we're going to drop 20 degrees. And it's only going to be in the 60s. And it's going to be at 40s at night for the 3 or 4 or 5 days. So, yeah, that's Missouri springtime for you. And right now we have our furnaces on at night. And then we have our air conditioners and fans on in the daytime. Yeah. Mobang says, why do I feel colder in 50-degree weather in California than the 40 degrees in Illinois? Because it's supposed to be warm in California. Fairy Dust says 79 and sunny later today. That's good. I'm ready for some sunshine. I am ready. Steve says it was 45 when they got up. Big temperature swing today. Absolutely, that is going to be a big change. 40s to 89 degrees. That's a huge change. Huge change. Well, let's see. Let's run our members. Thank you. I want to thank everybody who comes to our channel, watches our videos, gives us likes, and especially people who comment in the comment section. It makes our day. And thank you to everybody who comes to our lives and watches our replays. Y'all are totally amazing, and we're so grateful. Like, no wonder I can't find it. I'm in the wrong window. Okay, here we go. Let's get over here. Just appreciate y'all so much. And can't find the one I'm looking for. Here it is. This is for everybody. You rock. And then I made a brand new members reel. I figured out how to put you guys on the thumbnail and not my ding dong picture. And I did keep the same music because I like that music. So thank you to our members. We have both Patreon memberships as well as channel memberships. And we just appreciate y'all so much. We do have some gifted members right now, and we love you guys. And any who decide to stay past this original 30 days, we will add you to this membership reel. We just appreciate y'all. Yeah, I love that music. I just love that music. So thank you all very, very much. Appreciate it. Every single one of you. Let's see. Let's get back over here to this chat. And I need to do my shout outs one more time, but we'll wait till just a little bit longer. Christina says it's 47 degrees there right now with a high of 56. Ooh, that's not a very high today. Nancy says it's going to be in the mid 60s here at the beach today. And Desert Adventures is wondering if the humidity has something to do with the temperatures feeling so different as Mobang travels from California to Illinois and then back. Could be. Nancy says it might be a good kayaking day. You know, Doug and I are still mulling over the idea of kayaking. We thought we were going to be doing it already by now, but health issues kind of put a stop to that. But it's on our list. It's on our list. I'm not sure exactly where it falls in the list, but it's on our list because it looks like it would be so relaxing. Let's see. Yep, too cold to swim. Oh no, somebody sent the wrong motherboard. That is not good. Steve's talking to Nancy, says, we have lots of sand, just wishing we had some ocean to go with it. Lots of sand in the desert. Mobang says, you better go shovel some sun, Steve. Oh. Nancy says I'm in my happy place at the beach in my trailer. Nice. Steve says, yes, I've got the sun shovel out and ready to go. Should be at least a couple of feet today. So, for those of you who are new here to this chat and you're wondering what is this about shoveling snow, well, for those of us who have snowy winters, we were all shoveling snow, and so Steve would taunt us with his life in the desert and it being sunny and warm while we were cold and having snow and having to shovel snow. So he shovels sunshine. I love it. Let's see. RV Weekend says, Robert says it's 77 and partly cloudy in Florida. All right, I'm going to put some markers here so I can come back to where I was. Hopefully I can find it. So here's something exciting. I'm going to be very excited. We have started working on our container garden. Um, we filled 4 of them. We've got 4 of them filled. I bought some zinnia seeds. What were they calling? Oh, they're also calling. Now, I've only heard zinnias called zinnias in my entire life. I've only heard them called zinnias. But on the seed packet, it was calling them cactus flower. And I recognized the zinnia leaves in the picture and I recognized the zinnia flowers, but it said cactus flower. So I picked it up and looked at it. And so down in the corner, it says zinnia / cactus flower. So I went ahead and bought it. Maybe they're the same thing, or maybe there's a mix of 2 kinds of flowers in there. I don't know. All I know is I got a place I want zinnias. So I bought 3 packages of those flower seeds. And if they all come up, that's fabulous because they make a beautiful garden and they bloom all summer long up until fall um, when it freezes. So I love having zinnias. And Doug wanted marigolds. I always have marigolds in honor of my grandparents. Um, but Doug wanted some this year too. So I bought 2 seed packets of that I'm going to plant. And then we might see some that we want to buy when we go to the nursery to shop. Um, I want to find some Indian blanket flowers. And then I'm ready to plant my garden. So I hadn't planned on growing broccoli, but a friend of mine had some starts left over. And she asked me if I wanted them. And so I'm going to try my hand at growing some broccoli this year. I love broccoli. Um, So I'm excited about that. I can't wait to plant my tomatoes because that's what summer is to me for gardening. If there's something that I absolutely look forward to and I'm so excited, it's tomatoes because I love the little cherry tomatoes. I grow the big tomatoes, big ones, because I like having them on sandwiches. But I also like just having tomato sandwiches with some mayonnaise, slap some mayonnaise on there and some thick slice of tomato on there. I eat those. I like picking them green and frying them and having fried green tomatoes. Oh, that's one reason why I plan to have 5 tomato plants, big tomato plants, is so I can. Because one year I hardly got to eat any red tomatoes because I picked them green and fried them all. I couldn't help it. And so this year I'm going to grow enough that I can have like either 3 plants to pick green and fry and 2 plants to let ripen up and eat tomato sandwiches and eat my salads and stuff. I'll work out that number when the time goes. We'll see how much self-control I have over not picking them green. It's a real struggle. The struggle is real, y'all. When you love fried green tomatoes, it's a struggle. You love fried green tomatoes, but you also want some ripe ones for sandwiches, and salads, and BLTs. Oh my gosh. BLTs with garden fresh tomato. Ah, yeah. So I'm torturing myself. Oh, that is torture. So I'm looking forward to it. And, I hope my broccoli turns out. And we're going to give it a good old try. I can't wait to grow peppers. I like to grow salad type stuff. So I'll grow leaf lettuce, spinach. Um, and Christina, I got the okay from Doug. I'm saving up to order one of those little greenhouses for in the house. I won't have it in time for starting seeds, but I'm going to have it by fall. And I am going to try to grow spinach and leaf lettuce all year long because that's what I miss the most when gardening is over. And, even when you're picking it every day, it still ends up going to seed. I'll just replant it. And that's totally going to be my gardening experiment for this winter is an inside greenhouse with some grow lights, and let's see what I can do. We'll see. Um, uh, these days, the motherboard is for computers and stuff, right? Electronics. Card Junkie says, in my home when I was a kid, the motherboard was mom's paddle. At Grandma's house, there was a paddle that hung right by the kitchen sink on a nail on the cabinet. And we all knew where that paddle was, by golly. And we didn't like looking at it, and we didn't like having to have it used on us. And that was enough of a threat to make us mind. Oh, yep. Steve says, here too, Teddy. Oh, Christina says, my pansies came back on their own this year. Wow. That's on my list to buy. I love those. I think they're just beautiful. Um, Paddle, pansies. Why does my butt suddenly feel sore? Moping. Let's see. So, I'm really bad about reminding everybody to feel free to drop links for each other, for yourself, for people who are here in the chat. The only thing I ask is that it is for people who are here in the chat. Um, I always forget to say that, but yeah. Yeah. No, she didn't. BLTs. Now I'm hungry. Oh, and with avocados. Yes, yes. I know, right? BLTs. Yum, yum, and another. Christina says my lettuce is doing good in the house, in the little greenhouse. Well, that makes my day because what I miss the most are lettuce, tomatoes, fresh bell peppers, and I like to. Here's what I like to do with my peppers. Is I like to slice them up, put them in a baggie, so I can just get some out of the baggie when I want to eat them. But I like um, a lot of people will dip them in ranch. I like dipping them in potato chip dip, French onion potato chip dip. Hmm. Huh. And I don't know. I think I'm also going to see if I can keep a couple of tomato plants going for the winter. We're just going to play around and see what we can do. Um, I'm scrolling. Oh, Steve says, I knew I was in serious trouble when Mom said, wait till your dad comes home. Ah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those were the days. Let's see. What have I? Well, let's go watch. Let's go watch a little bit of cloud. Y'all like cloud watching? Cloud watching is one of my favorite things to do when I was a kid. We just go lay out in the pasture, and the cows would be out there, and they never stepped on us or anything. As a kid, we were never afraid, never worried about things like that. We just ran out to the pasture, we laid down, and in the grass, and watched the clouds go by. Now I'd be like, is that cow gonna step on me? Well, here's a little bit. Yeah. So on that particular day, we were at the creek, and we're sat there on the banks of that creek and filmed the water and listening to the water going, the creek running. And then I just laid back right there on the banks of that creek. I just leaned back in the grass. And, as an adult, we're like, oh gosh, I'm going to be itchy. As a kid, you just plop down. As an adult, am I going to be itchy or are there going to be bugs? And I'm like, who cares? So I just laid down right there on the side of that creek and did some cloud watching and took some photographs. And I laid there for a long time listening to that creek running and the clouds going by and looking at the trees. I love to look at the trees when I'm out like that. And so if you enjoyed that, those are the types of things that we have over on our meditations and relaxation channel is nature. We have sunrises, we have water features, creeks in the Mississippi River, we have sunsets, we have the pond and the ducks and the geese, we have moon videos, and I have super moon video over there. Now my eyes are watering. Talking about outside. I have some campfire videos over there. Some rain videos that I filmed. Moonrise coming up, and one of my favorite ones, we got the moon rising over the Mississippi River during the sunset, and it just happened to all happen at the same time. It wasn't planned. I didn't even know it was going to happen like that. I knew the sunset was at this time and the moonrise was at this time. I didn't know they were going to intermingle, and so we filmed the moon rising, and the sky was all pink around it. So it was pretty interesting, and it was a great capture. We were just in the right place at the right time. Um, so we have a lot of fun filming for that channel over there. Let's see. Let's get back over here to my comments. I think I put a little. There it is. Sometimes I find my marker pretty quick, and sometimes I don't. Kind of like sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Then you're going to want a bigger greenhouse. No, for the tomatoes, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to have Doug either build me the shelf I'm getting ready to talk about, or get a bookshelf at a garage sale and take the shelves off and set a tomato plant in there, because that would give me a place to attach a grow light above it. In my brain, in my mind, in the picture in my mind, it would work great. We'll see. I'll have to test that theory. So far, we were at a thrift store, and we saw 2 bookshelves, but they were still pretty pricey, even at the thrift store, for buying and just kind of tearing it apart. So I don't know. Doug will probably have some wood laying around here. He can build me something. Oh, Mobang says, I just finished a solar system in my friend Adriana's van, and she is totally cooking with electricity in her conversion now. Nice. Nice. Love the clouds. I do too. I can cloud watch all day. And that's something else I'm looking forward to for the warm weather, is being able to take a blanket out there, throw a blanket down, and take Buddy's playpen outside, and he can be with me, and I can just lay down and film the clouds. Yeah, looking forward to that. The music and the water sounds put me to sleep, and that's exactly what it's for. Exactly what it's for. Sometimes I run that as my overnight live, to relax and sleep to. So yeah, yeah. But don't fall asleep if you're supposed to be up. Don't fall asleep yet. Let's see. uh, Fairy Destas, have a fantastic weekend. Thank you. You too. You too. And let's do those shout outs one more time before we go. Um, Shout outs to Hawkins Family Adventures, to TGIF, Mobang for your bucks, Van Life Rocks, Van Life with Gina. I'm reading my list over here. Otherwise, I can't remember everybody. Lane Cloud Adventures, Roy and Becky's Travels, Ava's Meditations and Relaxation channel. Heck, we'll throw in Doug and Ava's Place too, because we're on day 45 of music every day. And there's a link for that, for today's music video, up at the top of the chat if you want to take a look. It's Whistle Wednesday, so it's me on my Irish whistle, Doug on guitar. Shout out to Ramblin' Rocketeer. Shout out to Robert at RV Weekends. Shout out to Patrick at Have Cheetah Will View. And if you want something to listen to relax to before you go to bed tonight, I'll be live on my meditations channel with an overnight live. And y'all, I just hope you have a fabulous day. And just know that we appreciate every single one of you so very, very, very much. Um, I know I say that a lot, but it doesn't take anything away from it. It's heartfelt, it's genuine, and I say it because I want you to know. I want you to know that your presence matters and blesses us, um, and we are very grateful. We're very grateful. So let's see here. I'm going to miss some comments because I'm talking. Um, just a reminder. I'm over here in my other window. Just a reminder that in case you forgot, you are awesome and amazing and fantastic and all of those things. And you're appreciated. And if you are struggling right now, and so many of us are for so many reasons, some of us are struggling a little, and some of us are just struggling, struggling, struggling. And if that's you, even if it's struggling a little bit, just remember that we can do those hard things when we have to, and we can get through. So never give up. Never give up. I'll see y'all around in some chats today. It is music evening for me and Doug with the Irish band, and looking forward to that. So everybody have a great rest of the day. I'm going to finish this water, fill up a new one, but then I'm going to go have some hot tea. Some Earl Grey tea in my cup sounds pretty good, but I got to finish this water first. So have a wonderful rest of the day. We love you.